Texas old rich trust fund kid with a house right on the water. Daddy's Amex brat at Ole Miss, studying to be a lawyer. Yeah, I knew he wasn't right for me, but that don't mean he wasn't hard to leave. He gave me no choice, but I don't miss the boy. I miss the boat, sun on my skin, good patrol there on my lips. AJ through the speakers, pink bikini and his Southern March t-shirt. When he said that I'd miss him, well damn, I should've listened. He'd hate to know I never missed the boy, but I've missed the boat. Every now and then I get a little tempted, usually in the spring and summer, when the weather's real nice and tide's real high. It's hard not to call that number. I miss the boat, sun on my skin, good patrol there on my lips. AJ through the speakers, pink bikini and his Southern March t-shirt. When he said that I'd miss him, well damn, I should've listened. He'd hate to know I never missed the boy, but I've missed the boat. The motor humming on the Malibu, don't knock it till you jumped off it. Girl's gotta do what she's gotta do. Hey, I'm just being honest. I miss the boat, sun on my skin, good patrol there on my lips. AJ through the speakers, pink bikini and a Southern March t-shirt. When he said that I'd miss him, well damn, I should've listened. He'd hate to know I never missed the boy, but I've missed the boat. Oh, I missed the boat.
All right, welcome into Live and Unscripted with yours truly, Boston Chris, here on the Boston Chris Show, episode number 8 with season 17 voice alum Gracee Shriver, who you were just listening to on her great new single called I Missed the Boat. We're going to talk to her about that and a few other really cool things that Miss Gracee has going on right now, including a brand new EP as well that just dropped, I think, in June, which is called Pretty Psycho, which I can't wait to get into that with her. Guys, it is so cool to have Gracee Shriver here on the show. And so without any further ado, let's get into it with the young lady from Oklahoma. Gracee, hello. How are you today, girl?
Hey, good. How are you doing?
Man, I got to tell you, we just played the song, and this is a very unscripted song show, so I don't listen beforehand. It's all organic. I got to tell you, dude, I love the open-ended meaning to the lyrics, man. I missed the boat.
Thank you so much.
How clever is this song? Like, I mean, when you hear this, when you see the title, you think one thing, and then you listen to the lyrics, and it's a completely different thing. It's not missing the boy, it's missing the boat. I love it, man. Tell us about the song.
Yeah, so I was on a writer's retreat with a couple of my girlfriends, and we were just it's summertime. So we were on a dock. Everyone needs a summer song. And we watched this boat full of boys go by, and they're the stereotypical frat guys, probably driving daddy's boat. They were hooting and hollering, and one of my girlfriends was like, the only thing I miss about them is that boat. And so that was hilarious. And ended up writing a song for it, and it kind of got some traction on socials, and it's been so fun, especially for summer.
There it is, right? That hook just comes out of nowhere, and then, so you guys are literally just chilling out there, enjoying your summer. When does the song get written? Right then, or are you guys bringing it somewhere else?
No, literally right then. I think we wrote it in about 40 minutes.
Wow.
Work taped it, and then I was like, I'm cutting this, I'm putting it out. So I know it's crazy how it happens so differently every time. But
so was this, I'm always curious about this. Was the song written last summer and then you guys hold it until this summer to release? Because it's a summer song, right?
Yes, it was written about last August. So yeah, I know
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's almost in a year. Yeah, last August we were just floating on the dock, and then I decided to put it out this summer, and it kind of just worked out.
Yeah, because it's always funny when I see people that are working on Christmas music. It's always this time of year where we're sitting right now in July. July and
Exactly.
August is when people are recording their Christmas music, which I always think is so weird. It just,
It's so odd. You've got to
yeah.
start doing your Christmas stuff in the summer, and then yeah, exactly.
And I mean, so the single has done very, very well for you. But I mean, not just the single, but this EP is rocking. Um,
Thank you
and
so much.
I think this is your first like record too, right? Like you've always just been a singles kind of girl.
Yes,
So
I've always put out singles, and then I was like, you know what? We got this compilation of songs, and it was like the vibe I was going for, had the rock pop edge, and I was like, we're just gonna put it out, and it's fun. I wanted it to be fun, carefree, just like summer vibes.
it's
So
a
it's gonna be
girl
out there.
record too, isn't it? Like it is a
Yes,
girl record. I mean, there's nothing
yes,
wrong with that. I mean, I love that, honestly. Like, just the name of the record, "Pretty Psycho," is it's very girl related, and I love it. Was you talked about how the songs go together? Was that meant to be like right from the beginning, or were you planning on just doing singles and then the songs just kind of met together?
yeah, I kind of was. I was planning on doing singles. I had originally recorded Pretty Psycho first. And that one just turned out so fun. And I was like, then we had Missed the Boat in the back pocket. So we started doing that one. And then once I started
Yeah.
kept recording them, they piled up. And I was like, okay, wait, these meshed and they're all funny stories. So it worked out.
Yeah, and the stories go together, which is great. So I love how you have to adjust as an artist sometimes and as a songwriter, right? Like when you're
Yes.
in the studio. What's that look like for you in the studio? Are you very hands on with your music when you're in there?
Yes, I'm definitely. I know. I was with my producer earlier, and I was like, I know I probably annoy the crap out of him, but I love it. Like, I love being in there, love being involved. Obviously, that's his expertise, but
Right.
having like bouncing ideas off of one another, sitting there while things are mixed. Like, I'm a little type A, so I like to hear like every line
Yeah.
and everything.
I think they secretly like to be annoyed anyway, Gracee. I'm going to keep it
Yeah,
real.
I agree.
Yeah, I think so. You're from Oklahoma, right?
Yes, yep. I'm from the Tulsa area.
That's what's up, man. Have you ever been kind of inspired or influenced by the red dirt scene?
Yeah, so I actually was born in Stillwater, which is like kind of where that scene like
Right.
was born.
Yeah.
And then I grew up in Owasso, Oklahoma. So I grew up around all those guys. We have a big mix of like musicians that come from Oklahoma, which is so funny in the country scene. But yeah, I love it. I think that's kind of why I lean towards rocky vibe stuff a little bit. Because Red Dirt's really heavily rock
Very
influenced.
edgy. Yeah.
Yes, very edgy. So yeah, I definitely think I pull pieces from here and there and kind of make a unique blend.
You've been in Nashville for a while now, too, though. So is this kind of a mix between the Oklahoma roots and kind of the stuff you've learned in Nashville since you've been in town?
Yeah, I would definitely say like it's kind of finding that fine line of mixing like the spunky edge with mainstream to a certain extent. Like that's just kind of what you lean towards when you move to town. But I think Nashville itself is kind of developing like it used to be like one alleyway and like
Yeah.
everyone did the same thing and now it's all sorts of stuff. So
I think
that's
it's
been kind of cool.
important to show where you're from in town,
Yeah.
right? I think it's important. It never used to be. I think they were always kind of looking for rinse and repeat back in the day, but
Yeah.
I don't think rinse and repeat works in the 21st century with so much music out there.
So much. Yep.
Yeah.
And people's attention spans are non-existent.
Exactly right. So like you need to have like that 8 second man. I won't miss the boy, but I'll miss the boat kind of moments, right?
Yeah.
So what's next on the horizon for you? I know you're doing well with this song, but it's a 6 to 8 week world now in the life of
I
a song, right?
know. Yes. So yeah, we just released the full EP last week. So we're
Yeah.
kind of like marinating in that a little bit, soaking that up and stuff. Definitely have more music for the end of the year. May or may not have some holiday music that we're currently working on.
I told you, man.
Exactly.
It never
So
ends, right? It never ends.
yes, it never ends. But yeah, I think like my thing with this is I was like, okay, I've always been a bam the very next day after I release a song, like what's next? I'm like, I'm gonna give myself a few weeks to soak this up, promote the heck out of this, and then we'll move on to the new stuff.
Yeah, I think it's very important to be on to the next all the time nowadays.
Yeah.
But are you able to kind of slow down and reflect and really soak in moments too that are going well for you?
Yeah, I've been trying to. That was my goal for this year, was to become more patient and become more intentional. So yeah, I definitely taken some nights just to sit down and be like, wait, this just happened. This is freaking awesome. So
Yeah.
it's been fun.
And I mean, Pretty Psycho, the song is doing incredible as well. I mean, you've got 2 songs that are doing really well from this EP, and that's 40% of the record. So that means you still got 3 more songs. And I'm going to keep it real, girl. I think Love Me When I'm Leaving is the best song on the record.
Thank you. It's so funny when everyone listens to the EP and kind of says their opinion. And I've gotten a lot of Love Me When I'm Leaving. I've gotten a lot of Pretty Psycho. Like, I kind of get different everything, which I guess is good that it's not just one song. But yeah, thanks. I do have promo stuff for that coming out, which I'm excited about to kind of push that one a little bit. But yeah.
You mentioned that Miss the Boat was kind of born from a hook that just came out of thin air. Is that kind of how your writing develops all the time, or is it different for you from time to time?
Kind of. I mean, Love Me When I'm Leaving was the same way. We had actually started writing a completely different song in the room. And then finally, I just was like, he started playing something, like while he was messing around. And I was like, I just started singing, "You Only Love Me When I'm Leaving." And then we just ended up writing that. Like, it diverted. So I guess I'm a spontaneous writer.
No, I love the open-ended lyrics of all the songs. I mean, it's so cool to be able to put out content and then people get a different meaning out of it depending on where they're at in life or whatever. Like, I mean,
Yes.
I missed the boat, man. When I saw, like I said earlier, when I saw the title, I was like, oh man, not another yacht song or something like that. But then I was like, bro, no, she's listing all the things she's gonna miss more than the guy if the guy takes off or whatever. It's like, dude, I'm not gonna miss you at all, but man, all these other things you bring to the table are gonna suck when they're gone. I was like, what a great idea. Are you playing these songs out on tour ahead of release as well, kind of experimenting on the audience with these songs?
Yeah, I feel like that's like my favorite thing to do is play songs out, see what's vibing with people, see what they're gravitating towards. So yeah, I feel like doing that since the beginning, which is cool. Which is funny with this record, Miller Lite gets such a great reaction when you play it live. And I think it just depends on where you are. Like, if they're wanting funny or upbeat or what they're wanting.
That one might not work in Texas unless you change it to like Shiner Light or Shiner
I know.
or something different. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's when you're like after the endorsement deal, right? Like, just
Exactly.
call
Like,
me.
tag Miller Lite.
Yeah, tag him and everything, man. We need the money. Let's go. Fill the gas tank. So what's next for you after the EP is kind of run its course? Is there more music in the pipeline?
Yeah, there's definitely more music in the pipeline coming out. Touring, doing stuff. We got to do some opening stuff for like Ella and Jason this summer, which was really cool. Quite a few festivals. We just wrapped up a mega 4th of July festival, which was awesome. So just putting out more music, enjoying it. Yeah, more promo on the way and seeing where it goes. I guess you never know.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. Who's been your favorite artist to perform with on tour?
Oh, that's kind of a hard question. Honestly, I don't know. Let me think and pause on that one really quick. Because sometimes I feel like I miss people that I I got to open for Caitlin Butts.
That's the right answer. Just so
Yeah.
you know, that's the right answer.
And she was pretty cool. Yeah.
Another Oklahoma girl who's absolutely killing it right now.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to let you choose a number between 1 and 7. This is the live and unscripted part of this. Didn't know I was going to do this. So between 1 and 7.
3.
3. All right, 3 is a segment called Impactful. So Gracee Shriver, can you tell us 3 people that impacted your life in some way? And then tell us the biggest thing you learned from each of those folks.
Yeah. So are these people just in music or?
It can be either one, music or non-music, either one.
So I would definitely say my grandpa. He did bluegrass and gospel music, and our family reunions were spent just jamming around a bonfire, which is why I really got into this in the first place. So I'd say him for sure. I would say a lady named Wanda Jackson. She was kind of the queen of rockabilly and one of the first women to really put like the sequins on, the glitz and glam, and like bring that punk rock influence into things. So yeah, she's gotten to be a mentor of mine and absolutely has formed my way of style and music. And then lastly, I would probably say, I mean, probably just my parents, to be honest. Like, they've just been the biggest support, and you can't do this industry, I'm sure, as you know, without support and people in your corner. So they've been awesome.
So, guys, you make sure you're following along with Gracee out there. It's GraceeShriver.com. I'm going to spell that out for those of you who might be listening and not watching. It's Gracee Shriver, SHRIVER.com. The social medias, Facebook is at Gracee Shriver. X is Gracee Shriver. Instagram is Gracee.Shriver. YouTube is Gracee Shriver. And TikTok is Gracee Shriver. So it looks like Instagram's the only one that's a little bit different with a dot in the middle between the names. Make sure you're following along with everything. Gracee, I appreciate your time in doing this with us today.
Yes, thanks for having me. I appreciate it so much.
No problem. You have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. The voice alum from season 17, Miss Gracee Shriver. Where am I? There we are. Was our guest for episode number 8 of Live and Unscripted. The new single is called Missed the Boat. Make sure you're streaming that wherever you stream music. You can, if you listen to terrestrial radio, make sure your favorite radio stations have that song. And the EP is pretty psycho. And also, you can go to Gracee's webpage, as I mentioned earlier. She has all of her tour dates on there. You can also go to her shop on there, and she has merch. She has hats and shirts and all kinds of stuff on there that you guys can purchase. That is a great way to support the artist, as you all know. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Episode 9 of this very program will be in 45 minutes with Lexi Lou. We will be playing her song Turn Me On and then chatting with her about it right after. So don't go anywhere.